man of the match in that big run chase. SYED HAIDER vs SHAH. But he won't be on strike. It's Mohammad Usman who will face the last ball of Saqib's over. In between two boundaries and two wides, he's picked up a wicket. 38 runs conceded in 3 overs. The good thing for him is he's the captain. He can decide to bring himself on again.
More importantly, he has picked up 2 important wickets as well. Saqib Mahmood. Some problem with the side screen. Sorted. Mohammad Usman.
Five overs, 50 runs. More often than not, the batting side would take that, but they've lost 4 wickets as Jawad Ghani comes into bowl. And joining me in the comm box will be Super Neil Oja. Neil, welcome.
Thank you so much, Abdul Rahman. And that's a 4. Very first delivery of the 6th over. Softly played. Get a boundary there. SYED HAIDER vs SHAH.
That's the form of the guy. Rahul Chopra was struggling against that angle of Jawad Ghani coming around the wicket, swinging it away from him. HAIDER vs SHAH just walks across his stumps, times it perfectly. No fielder anywhere close to that, and gets a boundary. 2 slips in place for Jawad, and beats him outside off stump. Again asking him, why aren't you playing down the leg side, my man? Brilliant to watch. It's a crucial game here. The biggest game, the final. Mind games galore. All that experience from both the sides. And talking about experience, well, that man right there, the man of crisis, Usman in the middle. In the air, plays it straight, gets another boundary. HAIDER vs SHAH. He's enjoying himself. He's enjoying the banter.
Well, that's right. Beautifully played, absolutely straight. He knew that once it crossed the infield, the route would be absolutely clear, and that's exactly how it was. Dealing in boundaries there. Again coming across, again over the infield, and this time again a boundary.
Well, Jawad Ghani, you have to back the talk, my man. Just bowling in the slot and letting HAIDER vs SHAH free his arms, this time going over cover. So 3 boundaries in the over already. HAIDER vs SHAH has raced away to 12, and that current run rate hovering around the 11 mark.
Coming across the line. A dot ball there. Jawad Ghani. What Vasi has done is he's made Jawad think. First ball boundary, then a dot ball, then 2 back-to-back boundaries, now a dot ball. Now where does he go? What does he bowl next? Angling away from the right-hander, and that should be it. 6 overs gone, 62 for 4.
Partnerships in the whole tournament. Even the first game against defenders where they lost, they scored a lot of runs together as HAIDER vs SHAH gets a single, and they've put up 100-run partnership twice already, so they like batting with each other. That's very important as well in a partnership.
Oh, extremely important. In a partnership, you have to like each other's batting style, you have to like each other's running pace, to complement each other's calling, and sometimes that
Looking where the ball is going. Perfect discipline when you're running between the wickets. As you were saying yesterday as well, Neil, just trust your partner's call. We saw a couple of runouts today in the first half, even yesterday when Yasir Kaleem was run out. What a moment that was in the game. He looked in good touch, he was batting nicely.
how 1 wicket can change the dynamics of the game. Beautifully driven there, but a little touch on the ball would have slowed the ball down. or else would have been a sure shot boundary. Leading into the shot, played it beautifully. Transfer of weight was amazing.
Yeah, he is a top order batsman by nature. HAIDER Shah has been opening the batting, coming in at number 3. This is a new role for him, the role of the finisher, so to speak, and he's evolved into it nicely. Saqib Mahmood just running out of gas. 2 more deliveries for him in his spell. Can he get another wicket here?
Again, bowled wide-ish. Probably that is the plan. To not bowl into his arc, to bowl wide of his zone. A single there. Not a professional player who trains and plays the whole day.
Or the highest run scorers chart. Those 2 men at 2 and 3. Just a few runs away from number 1. Mohammad Usman, 2 runs away from being the highest run scorer of the tournament. And that should be no surprise. Probably one of the best batsmen in the UAE. SYED HAIDER Shah. What a name to see in that list. He's been batting at number 5, number 6 in the entire tournament. Coming in number 5 today as well. So from that position in the batting order to score so many runs, brilliant to see. Youngster, just 22 years of age, has a bright future ahead of him.
You're right. Some good names there on that list. 69 for 4 of 7 required run rate, still hovering around 8:30.
Of 4 deliveries against Jawad Ghani. But the field is open now. Power play restrictions have been lifted. Not going to be easy getting a boundary with all those men patrolling it.
You're right. It's going to be challenging, but then, hey, you really don't need to go and take any risks. If there is a bad ball being bowled, then you attack it. If not, keep taking those singles and doubles. Enough gap in the outfield. Open the face of the bat, will get a single. That's what you have to do, is play sensible cricket.
Yeah, very good cricket. Don't have to score 12s and 13s. The required run rate less than 9. They know they're capable of going at 12, 13 runs and over if needed, if they have wickets in hand. Still Amjad Gul and Umair Ali Khan in the dugout.
You're right. Very calm, very composed, knows his shots, knows his strengths, is able to deliver every single time. 7.5 overs, 78 for 4. One last delivery. And they'll quickly scamper for a single. Just a little nod and off they go. 8 overs gone, 79 for 4.
Look at that economy rate, 5.7. 7 wickets in the tournament so far. If he can bowl a 4-over spell with that economy rate, I tell you TVSL will be very much in the game. Slip in place. That first ball right on the money.
Well, yes, they need to pick a wicket, TVSL. Mohammad Usman, SYED SHAH, they took the game away yesterday from IGM. A brilliant partnership while chasing. And again, today they look like they are going to repeat the same. They say history doesn't repeat itself. Well, this time it looks like it might just.
It's all about composure. Big finals. It's mental strength more than anything else. And that man who's just going to take strike, he's got oodles of it. Mohammad Usman, as long as he's there, TVSL will be nervous. HAIDER Shah, flamboyant right-hander. Score.
They have a lot of batting to come. Umair Ali Khan to come. And Amjad Gul as well. These guys, they can bat and they can bat really well. So, unless and until the vision shipping is picking up wickets, this game is looking like it's sliding away from the hands of the shippers.
Yeah, they'll have to think out of the box, try something different. These two have settled in nicely. Medium pace not hurting them as much. Oh, talking about pain. Shahbaz Ali has taken me very seriously. Has hit HAIDER SHAH on the helmet. He looks alright.
Well, you're right. Knocked him straight. Now, in a case like this, generally, there should be a concussion test that should be performed immediately. And, well, oh, he's trying to do that. Sajjad Maluk is trying to do that. Not bad, buddy, but then yes, that is one of the tests. But I tell you, modern day cricket, and especially at the domestic circuit, where you may not have enough facilities with the doctors or physiotherapists around you, the umpires should be maybe given that little bit of training to do the preliminary test. It's very, very simple, I tell you, Abdul Rahman. Few questions. The first question is, where are you? What game are you playing? These are the basic questions, because look at that hit, straight onto the helmet. Concussion may occur immediately or happens a little delayed, but that primary test consists first thing of a few questions, which are the most common questions that anyone can answer even if they wake up from sleep. Where are you? What team are you playing for? What's your name? Things like these. And then, oh, that is nasty.
Well, that's a very valid point there, Neil. Excellent point. As you said, these teams, they don't have physios or coaches. So it would be a good idea to introduce this with the umpires. Or you could have Sajjad Maluk waving his fingers around in front of the batsman and making him even more nervous. Brilliant over though. 2 runs off it. 81 for 4 now at the end of 9.
Shahbaz and Nadeem are bowling. It might just look like that momentum will obviously come to a stall, and at the same time they can't afford to lose wickets here.
Yeah, it's catch-22 situation now for future mattress. The last 2 overs, the boundaries have dried up a bit. Took a knock to his head. Even if you're in supreme form, even if you're on a triple figure mark, that will just...
Again after this delivery. Dot ball. How close was that when we saw it and we found that, oh, that was very close. Let's have a look at that. Oh, but did it just dip in front of him?
Brilliant. Very well done by Mohammad Nadeem. Saw Wasi Shah charging down the track, pulled his length back and gets another dot ball. 10 overs done. We're at the halfway stage of this grand final. 89 for 4. Future Matters needing 93 to win.
I did the phone call, yaar. Okay.
Selected by the commentators. Abhay Jyotin, highest run scorer of the tournament. Wajid Khan, the 2 openers. Yasir Kaleem at number 3. And Mohammad Usman, Wasi Shah at 6 and 7.
VN shipping जीत गई.
Name in the middle, maybe Neil, you want to talk about a bit. Aziz Ansari got some leg spin.
Oh, he
and scored some runs as well.
He was spectacular. He was absolutely spectacular. But also look at the bottom half there. Abdul Ghaffar of 7 Districts. Saqib Mahmood with his bowling gets to lead the side. Khalid Ibrahim from Valley Boys. Harry Barwal, an automatic selection. And Salman Salim. What a phenomenal player he has been.
Yeah, the names that stick out for me are Abdul Ghaffar, Khalid Ibrahim, bowled 3 maidens on the trot in the power play. That's why I got his name in that list. This man, well, a bit unlucky to miss out. And that man, Mohammad Usman.
You're right. Partnership building all over again on its head.
Absolutely wicked. At this juncture, will definitely put more pressure on FM, though they are looking good at the stage by building this partnership. Banged in shot, couldn't really connect it well. Completed 1, they're looking for the second. Good running between the wickets. And not only concentrating on hitting boundaries, but also, and they get opportunity to convert 1 into 2, they are doing it. 96 for 4. And talking about Mohammad Usman, he has adjusted really well the initial half when Saqib and Ghani were swinging the ball couple of steps down the track to negate those swinging deliveries, and then playing his natural game. As a batsman, you need to really adjust well, play according to the situation, and that's what exactly Mohammad Usman has done.
Again a short ball, took his eyes off the ball, but was able to play it well. Will get a couple of runs, or was it just a single? He gets a couple. And that'll be the end of the 11th, 97 for 4. Aziz Ansari with the bat, with the ball has been... How important is to take those risks to go aerial when you know that this wicket requires you to stick around, stay and play. He's gone aerial. Has he got enough? He's not. We're talking about not taking those chances. He's taken one on a slower one. The shot was right, but it did not have enough connection. And that is the end of Syed HAIDER Wasi Shah. He couldn't emulate what he did last night and has put his side in a spot of bother.
It was an arm ball, a slower one, and there was a player position exactly for that shot. He's not at all happy. Syed Wasi Shah is out for 24 of 22 deliveries.